time is introduction to timing solution demo version. Part number 2, how to do. Now is time to study how to create forecast. The first step is downloading the price history. In order to download the price history, click this button. You see, timing solution allows to download price history from different sources. First of all, you can download the price history from text or Excel files. If you find price history from some internet website or some other program and can save this file as a text or Excel file, timing solution allows to read this file practically in all cases, because right now timing solution supports more than 1000 text formats. As an example, I will download this file, from S&P since 1950. Highlight this file, click load button, click OK there, click OK there. You see the price history is downloaded, but I want to show you more options there. Besides that, you can download the price history from eSignal, but you need to have a subscription for eSignal. From Interactive Broker, Ameritrade, to download Metastock data, CCI data. Actually, a lot of daily data you can find on Yahoo Financial Service, and it is free, but this is only daily, end-of-day data. I recommend to check our website, just a second, timingsolution.com. Just a second, sorry. This is our website, timingsolution.com, and in help section there is article historical data formats and available data feeds in timing solution, and you will find there the detailed explanation how to download the price history from different sources: Yahoo Financial Service, Metastock, eSignal, Interactive Broker, and others. Okay. Next step, price chart manipulation. Just a second, I will download price history. Before doing anything, you need to click calculate button. The program calculates the planetary positions, and after that it works very fast. Okay, so we are ready. And next step is price chart manipulation. For example, we want to see not whole available price chart, but only this small piece of price chart only. In order to do that, press right mouse button, drag the mouse cursor keeping the right mouse button, press it, and release right mouse button. Once again, press right mouse button, drag the mouse cursor keeping the right mouse button, press it, and release mouse button. Another possibility is to scroll the price chart this way, to move it. In order to do that, press left, not right, left mouse button, and drag the mouse cursor. Release mouse button. Once again, press left mouse button and drag the mouse cursor. Release mouse button. Or you can use these buttons. This button allows to expand view with interval and this to see details. Also, this button allows to maximize, to see the whole available price history. Here it is. Next step, charting tools. Look at this left panel. This is charting tool panel, and it allows to draw any charting tool you need. Let's create few charting tools together. We will start with GAN Fence charting tool. You see there are a lot of buttons there. This is button for GAN Fence charting tool. Press this button. And now drag the mouse cursor from one point on price chart to another. Just press left mouse button and keeping left mouse button pressed, drag the mouse cursor. You see? It's almost ready. This is GAN Fence. This window, you can set the parameters for our GAN Fence charting tool. For example, we can change the color for these angles, set it red and thick. Or we can add additional angles like 1 x5. See, there is one more angle. You can change the color for any angle. For example, we set it green. This 1 x3 we set it blue. And for this 1 x4 we set a color, let it be yellow. Click OK. You see, They display different color. You can use different scales, the parabolic scales, square root scales. Okay. Now look at these small yellow bars. This is anchors for our charting tool. You can modify any anchor. Do it this way. Just click, press left mouse button and drag this anchor. This anchor. Press left mouse button and drag it. Drag, release mouse button. You can also move the whole GAN fence, not only one anchor. Do it this way. Press Shift key on your keyboard and now it drag this mouse. Another possibility, if you press right mouse button, not left, right, you can set the parameters for our pitchwork. Set color, set everything there. And finally, to delete any charting tool, simply move any anchor to this garbage bin. Here it is. You see, it's deleted. The same way you can calculate, you can draw any charting tool there. For example, to draw pitchfork, just press this button and read what the program recommends to do. It recommends to make 3 mouse clicks to draw and draw pitchfork. Okay, I will make 3 mouse clicks. First mouse click, second mouse click, third mouse click. Okay, this is Andrew's pitchfork. I will remove it. The next step, smart charting tools in timing solution. Even with simplest charting tools, you can make pretty complicated calculation. For example, Fourier string charting tool allows to make a simple cyclical analysis based on Fourier transform. You need to make 2 mouse clicks only. Do it this way. Press this button. You see this button is Advanced Charting Tools. Press it and choose the Fourier string. And now drag the mouse cursor from one important point on price chart to another. You see what program does? The program calculates a Fourier transform for our financial instruments using the price history between these 2 anchors. The position of these anchors is very important. This is critical. I recommend to vary it different way. Take it as the distance between these 2 anchors as a major wave, of length of major wave. Another possibility. This is harmonic string charting tool. Sorry, I will remove this charting tool. Another. And next charting tool, this is harmonic string charting tool. Suppose you read somewhere that for our financial instrument, 2 cycles are very important and they work very well. Here they are 51 and 90 days cycles. This is once again just example. In order to check this theory, run harmonic string charting tool. It is here, harmonic string, and drag the mouse cursor from one important point on price chart to another. You see what program does. The program calculates the projection line based on these 2 cycles, 51, 90 days cycles. This is your projection line based on these cycles, and you can modify, you can add any type any cycle there. For example, I want to add 1 more cycle, 30 days cycle. Here it is. This superposition of these 3 cycles. Or I want to use only one cycle only, 72 days cycle. Here it is. This projection line based on 72 days cycle. And to calculate this projection line, the program uses the price history between these 2 anchors. And one more charting tools. This is planetary equidistant lines. Timing solution users use this charting tool a lot. I will show you it. Click this Astrobize the charting tool button, here it is, and choose the planetary equidistant lines item. Now we have to set the planetary combination. For our example, I will choose this one, Mars, Jupiter, heliocentric. But you can set any planetary combination there. Click OK. And now drag the mouse cursor from one important turning points, March 2009, it was very important turning points, it was very, very important bottom, to another, let it will be this one. Okay. You see, while we're dragging the mouse, the program calculates the increment of this Mars-Jupiter heliocentric angle between two anchors, between this anchor and that anchor. You see the Mars-Jupiter helio angle increment between these two turning points is 181 degrees. We'll set it exactly, precise 180 degrees. Oh, sorry. I need to set 180 and press this button, click this button. You see? 179.59. This 180 degrees. The next projection, the next line, it will be 360 degrees. This is full cycle. This is half of cycle. This is full cycle. This is 1 cycle and half cycle, and others. You see how these lines worked before. The users use this charting tool a lot to forecast turning points using different planetary combinations. Actually, I recommend to check our website, TimingSolution.com. Just a second, I will show you our website, TimingSolution.com. And there is in help section, Timing Solution Guide. There is a very good article, Smart Charting Tools in Timing Solution, and you will find detailed explanation for all charting tools. There are a lot of possibilities there, like scaling, a lot of Astro-based charting tools, very interesting. Actually, users asked a lot of questions regarding these charting tools, and so I try to explain this question in this article. Next, forecast based on astronomical cycles. In order to calculate astronomical cycle, click this button, Astronomy. You see, by default, the program calculates the annual cycle. This is sun position. Here it is. This is green line, this projection line, based on annual cycle. But also look at this diagram, composite diagram. It shows you the typical price movement for S&P 500 while the sun passes different signs of zodiacs, like this. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. I will show you this slide. You see, it shows the typical trends. Pay attention at the moment, then all these curves, green, purple and red, shows approximately the same direction. You see, it shows that price tends to go down when sun passes Taurus, Gemini, and mid of Cancer. Another example, angle separation between moon and sun. This is moon phases cycle. You see, these diagrams shows, no, of course you can see the projection line based of moon phase cycle, and these diagrams shows you the typical price movement between two new moons. This is 0 degrees, this is one new moon. This is one opposition, 180 degrees. So this is full moon, and this is next new moon. This period is approximately 29.5 days. So the program shows that approximately a week before new moon, the price reaches bottom. Another example, you can calculate any cycle there. For example, this cycle, moon tropical cycle. This is a typical price movement while moon passes different signs of zodiacs. You see, we have deep down, steep down when moon passes Scorpio, sign of zodiac. I also love these cycles, moon draconic cycle, moon angle between moon and north node. Another possibility, we can calculate superposition of several cycles. For example, we calculate a superposition of annual and moon phase cycle. Look at this, I click this button, the program open composite box window and put there the sun, this annual cycle. Now I calculate phase cycle, moon phase cycle, and add this cycle to harmonic composite box to click this button. Here it is, plus sign. You see, now there are two cycles, the annual cycle and moon phase cycle. Look at the main screen, you see superposition of these two cycles. And next step, forecast based on dominant cycles. Okay, I will close this window. Okay, run spectrum model. You see, this is a periodogram. It shows you the cyclical activity for our financial instrument, for S&P 500. The highest peaks here correspond to the most powerful, the most influential cycles. You see, the highest there is this cycle, it's 147. Press mouse click here and program, you see, puts this cycle to this extracted cycles box. Here it is, 147. Now look at the main screen. You see, the program shows how this 148 cycle worked within last 2 years. By the way, I recommend to play with amount of overtones there. You see, you will get more enriched projection line. Okay, next step. I will choose next cycle, this one. This is 228 cycle. You see how this green cycle 328 worked before. And next cycle I want to choose. This is 50 days cycle. You see, this is green line shows how this cycle worked before. Now I want to calculate superposition of these cycles. Click this button, wave. Or you can the same, you can drag these cycles to the main screen, drag and drop them. This superposition of these three cycles, 147, 328 and 50 day cycles. I recommend to play with amount of overtones to calculate more enriched projection line. Here it is. Yeah, this is actually there are a lot of possibilities there, but this issue will be explained in a special class. And next step, universal language of events. This module allows to calculate anything what happens in the universe. I will show you a few examples only, and a more detailed explanation you will find on our website. There are a lot of examples there how to use this model. Okay, click this button, ULE. Okay, you see, this is moderator, ULE moderator. There are a lot of options there. Zodiac, you can calculate the planetary position in zodiacs. Direct retrograde, you can calculate the periods then planets retrograde or direct. Aspects, midpoints, and many others. There are a lot of items there. Let's first of all, let's calculate the new moon datas. This is aspect, this is conjunction sun-moon conjunction. We will use culmination, not orb. Click this button, plus button, and click calculate button. You see the program will display the new moon dates. This is vertical stripe correspond to the new moon. I will mark this date and just check this option. You see new moons. Here I recommend to switch on ULE panel. It's more convenient to work with ULE. Okay, this vertical red stripes. This is new moon's periods. You can analyze visually, but I recommend to use this button efficiency test to conduct a statistical analysis to analyze how new moon or any other phenomena affects the stock market. This issue is explained on our website. I will show you one more example. We will calculate the periods when Mercury was retrograde. Choose this item and set retrograde. Click replace. We replace this event. You see, now we have Mercury is retrograde. Calculate it. You see, these red stripes correspond to the periods when Mercury was retrograde. Another example. I want to see now the periods then when Venus were retrograde. Here it is. Set Venus and click Add. L1 events is Mercury retrograde, and L2 this is Venus retrograde. Click it. Now look at this chart. You see, this is red stripes. This is periods when Mercury retrograde, and this is blue stripes. This the periods then when Venus retrograde. Now we want to find the periods when both these planets are retrograde: Venus, Mercury, and Venus. Type this formula there: L1 multiply L2. Click calculate. You see, look at this, look at whole price chart. You see this vertical stripe, this corresponds to the periods when both these criteria meet together. Here it is. It was in 88. This, this. I will check it with astrological techniques model. Just a second. Oh, sorry. Just make mouse click here, and it shows the astrological situation for this moon. You see both these planets retrograde, Mercury and Venus. Actually, I recommend to check our website, timeinsolution.com. Just a second. I will show our website. Here it is. Oh, sorry. Our website. And in the help section, Time in Solution Guide, level number 1, basic techniques. There is detailed explanation regarding this module. Just a second. Universal language of events. You will find a lot of examples there how to use this model, because this model, there are a lot of possibilities with this model. Besides that, you can calculate use neural network model to generate projection line based on these events. That's it. This end of part 2. Thank you. Bye.